Dun da da! I am live for the first time in a long motherfucking time on the DCA channel. What's going on, folks? I don't know how many people are going to see this. I don't know if anybody's going to see this, but it's a good thing that it's pre-monetized so you don't get to hear the echo that usually happens on my fucking channel, which is cool. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about, to be honest with you. It's Friday night, ain't got shit to do. We're drinking. When I say we, I mean me. Upside W means me. I'm drinking this some beer. A lot of you have already seen the video that I posted earlier today. I think it was cool. Whether or not you do is up to you. But yeah, man, I'm just here, just chilling out, fucking trying to go live. Keep getting flagged, so they're trying to censor me, man. And I wish I could say that it was, the website most times when it's not the website. It's the fucking users, these YouTube heroes. Man, people seem to be taking this shit very, very fucking seriously. And, man, they want to flag your boy so many fucking times, bro. So many fucking times, man, over the most minuscule of fucking issues. Get flagged, man. I mean, what the fuck? But then they're like, oh man, YouTube's boring. The YWC is not what it used to be. Well, think to yourselves for 1 minute, why is the YWC not what it used to be? Think about it for 1 second. Maybe, just maybe, it's because you fucking trolls, and that's what the YWC is most likely, made out of. It's not most likely, it is. The majority of them are fucking trolls. Maybe, just maybe, trolled too many people, whereas, like, it's kind of like if you're a cannibal, right? Like, let's say you eat your own kind, right? Maybe, just maybe, you devoured, so many that there is no more to reproduce. It's the natural order of things. We all knew that the YWC was going to kill itself, but we didn't know it was going to go down in this fashion, man. A lot of us, myself included, we moved on and went on to other things, but the YWC trolls, the parasites that infect this website as a whole, they decided to follow guys like myself and others and further infect their channels. And just, you took away our ability to create content for you to talk shit on. That's basically what happened. You got what you wanted, what you claim to have wanted, when in actuality, what you wanted was a forum to act like a fucking asshole. And the forum to act like an asshole was given to you by guys like myself, Wrestling Jesus, General Jerry, so on and so forth. We did that for you. In a sense. I mean, our primary reasons for running our channels are not for you, but we understand the fact that you are part of the culture, so we accept it. But when you flag us, you're kind of flagging yourself in a way, because you're taking the fun away from yourself, because this is what you do, right? You come on channels, you come on live feeds like this one, and you spew your venom. So what's going to happen when you flag Every channel that you spew your venom on, what's going to happen? Then you can't spew your venom anymore. What are you going to do then? Are you going to be one of these guys that commits a mass shooting? I think so. Because you guys are mental in that way. Like, you're not thinking too far ahead. It's crazy, guys. It's fucking crazy. I don't get it, man. But you're the same motherfuckers that go, hey, Will, how come you can't go live anymore? Hey, Bringer, what's the problem? Why can't you go live anymore? Well, you flagged me. You flagged me. Therefore, I cannot go live. Therefore, I cannot give you a forum to harass people. So, you see, I'm not encouraging that type of behavior, but that's what you're doing. And it's fucking so infectious and so I spit upon you, but I'm not going to spit. I'm going to take a sippy, motherfucker. It's ridiculous. You guys are your own worst enemies. Straight up. Straight up and down, left and motherfucking right. Jason, what's going on, brother? You still enjoy wrestling? I do from time to time as well. Leon, what's going on, bro? It's the first time in a long, long fucking time, man. It's a long, long fucking time since I went live here. It's a long time since anybody's been live on this channel, man. If Jesse's not here with me, we most often we don't go live here. Fact is, I'm going live on this channel. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, is because, you know, quite frankly, I got flagged on my Will's World Live channel, and butthurt assholes, YWC members who are leeches, scumbags who don't want to get a real job in their real lives, flagged me for spam, whereas they do the same bullshit on their channels, a la Faded Holy Soldier, who does the same thing that I did that I got flagged for. Yeah, he doesn't get flagged, but I get flagged. You know, just for providing a link in the description, I got flagged for spam. Challenged these flags, got denied. Why? Why is that, YouTube? Someone explain that to me. Somebody please explain that to me. Somebody. Because that's what happened. That's the reason why I can't go live. Earliest will be 10 days. Actually, more like 5 to 6 days from now, I might be able to go live again on my main channel. But it's about time I represent the DCA brand again anyways, man. I've kind of been neglecting it, so it's time to let loose. And I don't have a format here, so this is kind of open forum. So if anyone who is trusted that we know wants the link, I give it a link. What's up? If Big T's calling people Big T, you know, who you calling dorks here? Because quite frankly, man, if you're watching a show hosted by quote unquote dorks, what the fuck does that make you, man? Makes you a lower life form. If that's what you're trying to say. Just saying. Big T. What the fuck does that mean anyway? False flaggers are hashtag dorks. I agree 100%. What's your thought on frigid fridget spinner? Who the fuck is that? Is that a YouTuber? What is that? I know when I went and got this wallet from the Hot Topic, they tried to sell me like they were like, we got these spinner motherfucking things. You spin them and the fuck like it's something like dogs like to chase around and shit like that. If that's what you're talking about, I think they're fucking only a retard would want to fucking buy one of those. I'm sorry. But they're selling them up front at the counters. Yeah, we got this for $10, and I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. If that's what you're talking, I don't know what type of spinner you're talking. That's something that's foreign to me. I don't know what you're talking about right there. After 10 days are up, you should upload like a motherfucker on the White and I. Well, if I do that, then I'll get fucking flagged again. Then I'll be down for another fucking 3 months, man. No, I have not played the Friday the 13th game yet. I seen it. It looks overrated as fuck. It looks like it looks basically it looks like a game I played back on the PS3 called it was like some cowboys and Indians game where you run around and like shoot people and then like steal the bag of gold, try to bring it like a game of capture the flag type of. It's just like, nah, I'm not down with that. It doesn't. It's so overrated. People are gonna buy it just because it has Friday the 13th moniker on it. I'm not down with it. Nah, it looks like garbage. I watched the Geek Room play it for about 5 minutes. I was like, I'm all set with that shit. Is that what it's called? No, it's not Red Dead Revolver. It was Letting Gold or something like that. Letting Gold, some bullshit. Now I'm not down with it. Nah, it's just some. Don't buy the game, dude. You're gonna be disappointed. Unless you're an extreme fanboy of horror movies, you might want to buy it then. But nah, man, lay off it. Save your money. Yeah, that's the motherfucking thing. They're trying to force. They were selling that at Hot Topic, man. And I should have recorded when the guy was like, "Yeah, if you want to buy this spinner," I'm like, "Dude, I don't give. I got gray in my beard, bro. I'm not fucking 15. Come on, man. At least he tried." Was the game? I wouldn't call her hot, but she was cute. She was cute. She was cute. Definitely cute. Blue hair, piercings, on the sides here. She was cute. She was cute. Definitely legal. But yeah, that was it. Like I said, man, it was a good. It was one of the very few times where I went into the store and the customer service experience was good. Whereas they weren't trying to like, hey, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? If you get this, you get a discount on this, that, the other motherfucking thing. She was like, you seen the video? I don't need to tell you. That chick, she was cool as fuck, man. She did her job. She did it. She didn't go overboard. She didn't fucking try to make a sale. She didn't overforce things. It was good, man. She was digging the bringer, man. She was digging the bringer. Yeah, man. Some people like glitches, games with glitches, these people that like speed runs and shit like that, a la the retards that watch Twitch all day. I'm not one of those guys. Yeah, Tekken 7 is the tits. It's the tits, it's the pussy, it's the ass, it's the whole nine motherfucking yards, bro. That's why I pre-ordered the shit. It's unfortunate though because I figured there was gonna be a midnight release so I could fucking buy the game, get home, install the software, and be able to play it and, stream it, right off the bat. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. So that sucks. But on the bright side, it's pre-ordered. I'm going to have the fucking game. I got the night off before, so bright and early the next morning, I'm thinking about 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Pacific time. I'll be up, have the game fucking uploaded, and not uploaded, but like installed into the PS4 and ready to go. So that would be cool. Brian Fury is one of my main motherfuckers. That sumbitch does damage. Brian Fury, Kazuya Mishima, Lee Chaolan, and Sergey Dragunov are my mains. I call them all my mains because I got played, but Kazuya is my main dude. Kazuya is my main dude. I'll fuck shit up with Kazuya. Kazuya is the motherfucking man, bro. Straight up. Wish they had single player. For what? For Tekken? There is single player modes. Tons of them. Survival mode, time trials, shit like that. All that shit. What's going on Facebook? Oh man, you said Eddie and Law. Oh man. Why Eddie and Law? They're the most garbage characters in the fucking game, man. Well, you're explaining it. Eddie is so easy to play as all you need to do is smash. No, Skirilla, that's your favorite, eh? I get it. I get it. All right, it's cool. Gotta respect that. At least you're being honest. Devil Jin. Go. Yeah, that's called the ghost mode or whatever the fuck. Where you play. Basically, what they do is they'll take. Let's say you play the game, and they'll try to emulate your gameplay style to the AI, and it's called ghost play. And you play against certain players' characters. They try to emulate their play style. It's cool, like if you're practicing and stuff. But once you get online, you're gonna realize. I mean, it helps a little bit, but once you get online, it changes the game. No, I have not played Horizon Zero Dawn. Nope, haven't done that. Heard bad things about it, actually. Marduk and Yoshimitsu are cool too. I don't know if they're in the new game. I don't think they are though. I know Yoshimitsu is. Yoshimitsu is a mainstay of the Tekken series, but I'm not sure if Marduk is in this game. I watched Stunt WJ play a little bit of Hwarang gameplay. Like that was if that's your best character, bro, and you buy this game, please hope and pray that you never play me. God fuck you up. I'm gonna whoop your ass, bitch. I don't know if it's called ghost mode, but like you get to play against ghost players or whatever the fuck they call it. My thoughts on the Manchester bombing. Sensitive subject with me. Um, I really do believe that I've said it in other videos where the travel ban that Trump put on, as far as immigrants coming into the United States was a great move. I think that more countries shouldn't, inherit that ideal. I think they should, practice it because proof positive, and you bring these guys in, and violence and rape follows, and it's all an attempt, if anything else, to install fear into the infrastructure of what has already been in place. Like, you already have something that's working, and you bring these immigrants in, and they start raping and robbing and murdering people in your area. It just fucks up the status quo. If anything, I'm trying to be nice when saying, basically, don't let these motherfuckers into your fucking countries anymore. Fuck that shit. These motherfuckers are evil. The people that believe in Islam and are Muslim, unfortunately, I'm sure there's good ones. I know a couple, and I say quote unquote a couple good ones, but the majority of them, their holy scripture teaches them to kill, rape, and murder and lie to the great Satan, which is the West, which is where we are, which is most of, Europe, the United States, Canada, so on and so forth. It is what it is. And it's just, no, it's not racism. It's being protective of one's own communities. That's what it is. So this is what they do. Beat them at their own game. That's it. If they come in here, and they start pulling that shit, rapes, murders, so on and so forth, okay, I hate to fucking say it, but because they say two wrongs don't make a right, give them a taste of their own medicine. That's it. If you catch one of these motherfuckers who perpetrated one of these acts, snag them, slice their dick off. Not only slice their dick off, shove it down their own throat, make them choke on it. Do something like that. Something drastic. Something that will install fear in the terrorist. The one who wants to instill fear into you, instill fear into them. Does that make sense? Instill fear into them because they think that they are all powerful. They think that if they instill fear into you, they have power over you. Take that power away. Catch one of them. Castrate him live on TV. Shove his dick in his mouth. Take his balls, shove it up his rectum. Rip his fucking... Let's do what the old Vikings used to do and perform the Blood Eagle. Do you guys know what the Blood Eagle is? Does anybody know what the Blood Eagle is before I describe what it is? It's one of the most gruesome things you can do to a motherfucker. And I cannot wait until... I guarantee somebody does it. I guarantee somebody fucking does it in Sweden, anywhere. Stockholm in particular. I guarantee someone's going to do it. Because if they had a problem with Christianity back in the 90s, they're damn sure going to have a fucking problem with Islam in the current times right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But does anybody know what the Blood Eagle is? You do that to one fucking Muslim, I guarantee they don't want to be a fucking political refugee anymore. Trust me, they'll go back where the fuck they came from. Yeah, please Google that. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Is it? Yeah, that's the real Andre Corbiel. I think it's what the fuck, dude. What are we supposed to do? Just sit here on our asses and just let these motherfuckers walk all over us like we're bitches? Is that what we're built on? Is that what we are? They could just come in here. We welcome them in with open arms. They come in here, rape our women, murder our people, and try to instill fear in us. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. The Blood Eagle basically is like you go behind the motherfucker, right? The dude's chained up like this. And you slice their back open from the spine area. You rip their back open. You basically break their ribs apart, where their ribs represent the wings of an eagle. and then you rip their lungs out, and then you throw salt into the wounds. That's what the blood eagle is. And that's what was done to Christians that tried to invade Sweden back in the Viking days. That's what was done back then to motherfuckers who fucking stepped their bounds. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, the Vikings were vicious they came in and tried to take over shit. And when they failed, they got killed. You don't hear them complaining about it. You don't hear them complaining about it. But these Muslims, they never experienced anything like that. They've never experienced pain and so, not a display of fucking torture like that. They're the ones that usually do that shit. We've been so lenient with these motherfuckers, and I don't understand why. Well, actually, I do understand why, because there's a lot of money to be made by their, the oil supply that they have in their, sector of the world. But when they come over here to our land and they try to take over and they try to force their beliefs upon all other people, fuck that, bro. Split their fucking ribs open, throw salts in the fucking wound, and broadcast it. Do it in the middle of the streets. Let these motherfuckers know. It's not okay to rape our women. It's not okay to kill innocent people, especially at a concert that the majority of the people there are teenage, little kids. They're kids at this fucking show, and they bomb it. Why? Why? It's not because they value, human life or devalue human life to install fear for political gain, not religious gain, political gain. Don't get it twisted. No, I know it's you, Andre. I seen this account on the Iceman show, man. But I'm glad you brought that shit up because I'm passionate about this shit, man. Islam, I'm sorry, man. There's guys like like Terrence that I'm cool with, but man, enough is a fuck enough. Enough is a fuck enough. No more, pity, patty cake bakers, man, bullshit. No more none of that shit. These motherfuckers are playing for keeps. So shall we. So we should. I'm just saying. And you perform Blood Eagle on one of these just one. Well, it'll be all it takes to get these motherfuckers. Because once you fucking catch one of them and you give them a taste of their own medicine, history has proven they run like cowards. They abandon all their religious beliefs, everything they read in that fucking crazy war-driven book that they read, that archaic piece of garbage that they read called the Quran, goes out the window and they run for the fucking hills. This is honest to God truth. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Give them a taste of their own fucking medicine. I have no sympathy. No sympathy. If I was in England right now, if I was in Manchester, any Muslim that I caught on the streets, give him a taste. Give him a motherfucking taste. Give him a taste. Whatever the fuck it is you can do, do it. Do it. Let them know. They don't run the show. We let you in. We were nice to you. We gave you refuge. You're gonna come in here and try to fucking act the fool? Okay. Here's what you're gonna get. And trust me, I know, and history proves me correct, that the most brutal motherfucker on the planet is an Englishman pissed off. They will torture the fuck out of you. They got all types of devices. And the French, too. A lot of people confuse the French for being peaceful people, but they have the greatest of torture devices ever created throughout the history of mankind was created by the French. Guaranteed, they're more than willing to shove something up your motherfucking ass. Shit. You got the Bringer Drunk on DCA channel. What's up? What's your favorite boxer of all time and UFC fighter? My favorite boxer of all time? That's a good question, actually, because I like a lot of them. The one I was most impressed by Roy Jones Jr. I never seen anybody with the hand speed that motherfucker had, and his knockout resume is off the charts. But the best boxer I've ever seen, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., not Jr., the one that just lost to Canelo, but his father. The motherfucker has like 100 wins. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Unheard of. But people are talking about Floyd Mayweather Jr. being the greatest boxer of all time. Get the fuck out of here. Julio Cesar Chavez. Greatest UFC fighter? Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, bro, it's there's too many questions coming at me. Yeah, in Canada it's crazy, man. You guys are known for being kind, and like your prime minister should, I think you should do what Trump did and just shut down the fucking borders and not let these guys in. Not let them in. No, fuck it. No, don't even take the risk. Do not even take the risk. And if they come in, the first time you get one case like where you let these guys in and there's a rape or a murder or anything of that nature, fucking kick all the motherfuckers you let in out, or fucking imprison them or kill them. I don't care, dude. I'm straight. I'm fucking done with this Muslim shit. I'm done with it. Straight up done with it. Like if they come in there, and if one motherfucker fucks around, one bad apple spoils the motherfucking bunch. Sorry, it's not because like we made it this way. Y'all motherfuckers made it that way. All right? You already know that we have bad peace relations with the Middle East. And you've come in here, we've given you refuge, and you try to fuck around once we let you in, which is what their Quran teaches them to do, infiltrate and destroy from within. You kill them, fucking take out the bad apple and take out every single one of them that came in with that motherfucker. Because I'm sure they separate it within groups. All right? So you kill that motherfucker that came in, and you kill the motherfuckers that came in along with him. Fuck it. Better to be safe than sorry. I hate to say that. It sounds so inhumane, but unfortunately, I think it has to be that way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But as far as my favorite UFC fighter, or my who I think is the greatest, man, I would say there could be a case made for Conor, but Conor hasn't fought in so long, and I think this Mayweather bullshit. This is a video I'm going to do on my main channel. I think that the Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather thing is a very, very bad thing for both sports, because it's robbing both sports of good fights. Like, because of this negotiation process, we're not getting to see Conor McGregor fight in the UFC. We got a guy that's the champion of 2 weight classes, and we're not getting to see him fight in any of them because he's negotiating $100 million contract to fight a boxer. And that's just sad. And it's been, God knows how long now, since UFC 209. UFC 209, we haven't seen Conor fight. And as far as Mayweather goes, as far as his value is, like a must-see commodity, that shit's been gone for a long time. A long fucking time. So nobody wants this. Everybody who's watching this fight is watching it to see if Conor McGregor beats Mayweather. They don't give a fuck about Mayweather. They just want to, it's as same as Pacquiao. But McGregor is a bigger star than Pacquiao is, or was, or ever was. And that's not a stretch. Andre, you don't even need to tell me, bro. I seen the videos, man. You're preaching to the choir. I don't even need to know, dude. This shit is happening wherever they let these immigrants in, man. You don't even need to you don't need to tell me, dude. Barbecue Sauce has got videos up. Barbecue Sauce, feel free to fucking post links, man. Post links to anybody in this motherfucker and show them the videos, man. This is what the news is not showing you. Oh yeah, let them in. Be humane. Be humane. Let them in. Let them in. Be, just, be a human being. Be loving. Are they loving? No. Their Quran teaches them to lie to you. To lie to the gullible, to take advantage of you, the gullible. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna take a piss real quick, but I'm not going anywhere, so feel free to continue to talk. I'll be right back. If you got any questions, leave them in there. You know what to do. Yeah. Forgive me, guys. I've kind of fasted on fasting. It's Ramadan and all. I've kind of fasted on drinking beers, not drinking too much. I have drank, but I haven't drank too goddamn much. And I'm fucking eating nasty foods, but I'm doing both this weekend. So fuck you, motherfuckers. Who got arrested for protesting radical Islam? 8-2? That's insane. And those are by immigrants. They just welcomed them in yesterday, and this community is already outnumbered 8-2. That's insane. That's insane, and it's fucking wrong. And it points to something being wrong on a political level. All right. For those who don't believe in this Illuminati, this one world government bullshit, maybe you want to take a look at that fucking statement right there. Overnight, his community is outnumbered 8-2 by immigrants. Immigrants. How does that happen? That's insane. That's an insane number. 8-2. Agreed, man. Agreed. Like I in my area, we got a what the quote unquote muzzies. We got a lot of them here. We do. There's I don't know if we're an immigrant state or not. That I don't know. I should be aware of this, but I'm not. But I haven't encountered any problems yet, and the community has not, so I can't speak on that. But I mean, for Christ's sake, this shit is like ever present, ever present, especially in Europe, man. Europe needs to get their shit together. Europe needs to grow a set of balls and fucking lay down the motherfucking law. That's it. That's it. I'm not saying drop a motherfucking bomb, but spray a few fucking bullets, man. Spray a few fucking bullets, man. Amen. I couldn't have said it better. If you don't stand for something, we fall for anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. They taking over, man, and they know to breed out. Breed out. It's an old war tactic. If you can't beat them by war, you outbreed them. Give Leon the link. Leon wants in. The mayor of Calgary is Muslim too. Since when? Jesus Christ. It's like fucking. I hate to say. I hate to say it, but it's like it's fucking cancer. It's fucking just spreading, dude. It's Jesus. I keep saying Jesus. I'm not even fucking Christian or Catholic. I was baptized Roman Catholic, but I don't practice. Jesus Christ, man. This is unreal. I mean, it seems like it's being done on purpose, man. It really does. And at the same time, I praise Trump on many occasions. This is one time. I'm not gonna. You have Trump. He throws on this travel ban, right? But then he travels over to Saudi Arabia, and he's shaking hands with pretty much the same people, making deals with the same people. It's like you cannot trust anybody. You really can't. And they wonder why people are paranoid and don't. You can't even believe in your neighbor. Like the Ten Commandments. What the fuck? What do they even mean anymore? When did they even mean anything? I mean, Jesus H Christ, man. Do you think that man? No, it wasn't a hoax. Definitely wasn't a hoax. I've seen too many, you know, different, scenarios of footage and what have you. The Facebook shooter shit. I mean, anybody who didn't see that as fake is like, come on. Like, I know that fucking guy from somewhere. That look at the dude that is Steve Stevens. His name is Steven Stevens. Come on, they could have been. I think they were just testing us. You know, it was like a pop quiz type of thing. It's so weird. That shit was fake. Steven Stevens.
Most definitely.
What's up, Leon?
Not much, you.
Well, you know, I'm here. 2 years won the Calgary mayoral election. This is a Muslim in a French Canadian country. Holy shit, that's incredible to me. All right, I'm gonna shoot you the link, Malik. Malik, I think, is a Muslim. I think.
Yeah, he is. He said on my open forum last night.
I'm gonna shoot him the link. I want to get his point of view on things. It's a good point of view. See, this is something I would do on my channel because I know people like to flag shit like this, but I really don't have much of a choice other than to go live here. This is my only choice to go live, unfortunately, due to the state of affairs concerning the YWC and the hatred of those who have talent.
I'm not sure if this is just me or you notice this as well, but have you noticed that these millennial SJWs have been defending these jihadi fucks as well?
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's, you know, that's been ever present since day one. Yeah, Andre, I hear you, bro, but you know, Trump is like, I don't know, I'm starting to think of it, that Trump is like, you know, he's kind of one of those splinter cells that plays both sides, you know what I mean? Like, he's all about the cash. And it's cool, like, if he's trying, if his sole purpose for being president, even if it's for one term, is to fix the economy, I'm kind of cool with that. But in the process, if he's gonna let guys and, you know, guys and gals into our country that are gonna rape, pillage, plunder, and murder, I'd rather be in fucking debt than have that happen. You know, that's just my personal belief on that situation. Outlaw religion, it would be a great thing. I think that would be a step in the right direction, but I don't ever see that happening. Especially, like, there's supposed to be, and especially in the United States, there's supposed to be a separation between church and state. That is a fucking load of bullshit. They are fucking coinciding. They hold hands together. They pray together. What the fuck? Did you guys see Trump's inauguration speech? Did you see that whole ceremony? How religious was that? You know what I mean?
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, I watched it on a replay, of course, on the computer. I watched most of it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. All right. First of all, what's up, Bringer? Hey, what's up, Leon?
What's going on, Malik, man?
Here's the thing. Like I said, I'm Muslim, but I think the terrorism side of Muslim is basically what's, I guess, glamorized in the media, and that's what everybody's afraid of. So if you grow up in the jihad, like I said, Saudi Arabia, Al Qaeda, or whatever, that's not true Muslim. I mean, they've taken that from the history of the Prophet, because basically the Muslims' historical Messiah, it was a human being called Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad. He preached war. He was also a child molester. I just
right.
On him, and he molested.
So so wait, hold. Let me cut you off real quick.
Okay.
So you are a practicing Muslim, right?
I practice the ideology, but the Muslim I practice is the Muslim beliefs of like Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. He embraced.
Okay.
Now, when he went to Mecca,
you do not agree with the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad.
oh
That's
no,
what you're saying?
oh hell no, yeah, oh hell no.
Okay.
That's the
All
thing.
right.
The thing is, once I researched what he was and what he did, I said, nah, that wasn't right. And the thing is, I've been trying to research the history of Muslim before he came along. I think if you read the history before he came along, when he learned it or he accepted it, I think he twisted it around in his own, into his own version and spin on things, and then he gathered followers, which is a bad thing, see, because the Muslim word that Muslims call God is Allah, and I don't believe God, aka Allah, or whichever race or person calls God, believes that you should make war, molest people. That isn't right. So that isn't right. It never is. It never was. And it never will be. And plus, you have Muslims of all races. Like I said, when Malcolm X went to Mecca, he found Muslims who had blue eyes and and hair was blondest to blonde. You got white Muslims. You got Asian Muslims. Even if you're from India, you could be a Muslim. And see, I believe the true Muslim religion is for all people, all races, to live in peace. That's the way. I believe that's the way the Muslim religion should be practiced, or with any religion. You know what I mean? I don't believe that you should outlaw religion. I believe everybody should believe in their own religion at their own will. But like I said, don't try to impose it on anybody else.
Right. If you want to believe in something, you believe in it. That's cool. Do it in your own home, and you're good to go.
Bingo.
Pretty much. See, I can accept that, and I feel that, and you're not the only one that feels this way. There's a majority of Muslims that actually feel the same way that you do.
Yeah, because see, these terrorist Muslims, it's disgraceful. Even Muhammad Ali came out in the media and said it after 9/11. That's not true. A Muslim religion. That's not what Muslim is all about. I mean, that's ignorant. I mean, like I said, that's destructive. I mean,
so it would be the equivalent of the KKK killing in the sake of Catholicism or Christianity.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, very true. Very true, and I cannot argue that because they did the exact same thing.
Yeah, because see, Osama bin Laden, just like Saddam Hussein, basically were foreign versions of Adolf Hitler. Of course, we all know what Hitler did to the Holocaust. He killed Jews, he killed blacks. And all bin Laden was doing was killing innocents. Basically based on his belief that, of course, America was invading, their turfs. Of course, this goes back to Bush's administration, Bush Jr. at the time. And the thing is, like Trump going over there and shaking hands with the Saudis, Bush actually knew bin Laden's parents, and he sat with them, and they had, they were friendly.
Pretty sketchy.
Yeah, they were friendly, yeah. And the minute 9/11 went down, bin Laden's parents were basically whisked away, out of harm's way when they should have been questioned, to find out where he is. So all those years we couldn't find him.
So basically what we're getting down to right now, right here, is there really a separation between church and state? And it seems to be that there's not a separation. It's basically controlled by the church. The church determines what the state does. And when I say by church and state, I mean like religion determines what your country will do and, the rules they abide by. That's what's going to happen, whether you like it or not. And that's a fucking sad state of affairs if that's the case.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. And see, here's the thing. Even Christianity, folks don't realize Christianity and Christ aren't the same thing, and they never were. But see, growing up, my parents took me to church. I grew up Catholic. I went to a Catholic church. And I always wondered why you had people collecting money. It was kind of strange. I mean, I put $1 in because my parents gave it to me. I saw everybody else doing it. And and then years later, as the church got remodeled and nicer, then I started hearing stories, of course, from different places, about deans or deacons, whatever, molesting children or having affairs with a church member's wife or something like that, So Christianity is very sketchy. And I went to a Christian school in high school. And it wasn't until years later I found out some very sketchy shit about some of my classmates who aren't very Christian. This has to do with like the boy-girl couples in the classroom, because when I went there, lot of the classmates know the boy or couple they were dating, or they they liked each other a lot. One story is I found out like two of the seniors who were in love, because what it is, one of the teachers, we had two teachers, a monitor and a supervisor. The monitor was a female. Her name was Mrs. Tucker, and three of her kids were students in the classroom. Now her daughter Lisa was dating this senior Chris. They were both seniors, and they were always holding hands, hugging, kissing. And what it is, in the Christian school, we had stricter rules: no hand holding, no kissing, because if you did, you got in trouble. And I found out years later that even though they got married and had kids, yeah, but I found out from another classmate they had already had sex long before they were married, and everybody could tell. And say, I didn't know, I couldn't tell. So it was very catchy. It was very catchy. Sketchy. Excuse me. And when it comes to like the music we like, you can't listen to this; it's a sin. You know what I mean? But the teacher confesses she liked the 1960s Beach Boys. That isn't Christian, but it's okay for her to listen to that. But none of us can listen to, let's say, Guns N' Roses or Bon Jovi. See, there's the hypocrisy when it comes to that religion.
Yeah, it's like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Like Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels can get down on his knees and pray on camera. Oh, drop to his knees.
Oh, please, yeah. That dude is not a Christian at all. Never was.
And then backstage at catering, look at Chris Jericho. What the fuck are you doing? The fuck you, motherfucker, blah, blah, fuck you. I'll fucking punch you, fucking kill you, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
How Christian is that? That's Christianity. It's bullshit. Religion is bullshit. It's bullshit.
It's kind of like what Jim Cornette said about Shawn Michaels and his conversion to Christianity. Is the only reason why he supposedly found God is because no one wanted to be around him. And when no one wants to be around people like him, he has to find a higher power.
Yeah, strange how when you have no friends and you're rich, all of a sudden you convert and find God. And the thing is, Bringer, religion isn't bullshit. It's certain people who call themselves taking up religion and are full of shit. That's
man, I think inherently people know what's good and what's bad. I don't think you need guidance. I really don't. I think you can find guidance in your parents. You can find guidance in your peers. You don't need some guy dressed up in an outfit, which is what most people are in any type of church.
Yeah.
Whether it be Muslim, Catholic, Christian, pagan, whatever the fuck. You got an overly dressed, and they make themselves look like there's something spectacular, when in actuality, in reality,
they're just human.
They are flesh and blood, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's.
And then you have some who
you at the end of the day. It really is.
And you have some people who use religion, but they turn into a cult, which is really bad. So they want to believe in this thing,
But the good thing about cults is they most often kill themselves, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I never come across a cult. I hope I never do. I mean, I think cults are pretty much dead.
This is the truth, man.
You never hear anything about them unless it's something in the media that comes up. That comes.
What was it? Jonestown. I used to call it James. I said it in a video and I fucked up. I said Jamestown, but it's Jonestown, right?
Oh man.
Fucking idiots. They drank the Kool. That's where that phrase "drinking the Kool-Aid" came from.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Unigamer?
Nothing much, man. Just
also, go ahead.
Yeah, just chilling. But no, I feel like every religion has their bad apples. The Muslims, unfortunately, have ISIS and the Taliban. The Christians have the KKK and the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah.
Catholics, they just have their own priest.
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Yes,
they have the Vatican.
Hey, Unigamer, I was Catholic. I mean, I went to St. Paul's Catholic Church here in Virginia. Vatican, that was it. That was the extent of my church. But as we got older, my parents stopped taking us, and I was kind of glad. So, and the thing is, Bringer Rain brought up a point I wanted to make. As far as finding guidance, you can find guidance basically in books and research and study, and also finding knowledge of self. Find yourself. I think the most successful people are finding, learning about themselves, and they become better people. You know what I mean?
So I want to ask you, because you've obviously, you are a Muslim, right? That is your religion of choice.
Yeah.
All right. So but you've read the Quran, correct? You must have.
No, I never read the Quran yet. No.
You have not read. How can you call yourself a Muslim if you've not read the Holy Scripture?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I like the ideology of Muslim, but I know it's in the Quran because I've been told it's scriptures of war and everything. And there's different versions. I think of Muslim teachings.
I think you should read, actually, before proclaiming yourself a Muslim. I think you should read their Holy Scripture before that, man.
Yeah.
I think maybe
also bring a ring. Also, there's different Muslims. There's 5%ers, and I do have a Bible. It's a book, but it's not the Holy Quran, but it's a book a dude gave me. I can go get it. I mean, it's written by a man.
No, I get you, but I want to see, like, I would really like for you. This is a good experiment.
Okay.
Because I would like for you to read the entire, read their Holy Scripture. It's like, I can't call myself a Catholic, or I can't call myself a Christian if I haven't read the Holy Bible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've read different versions of the Bible.
So read that. But mind you, I know about the Jesus turning water into wine. I went to church as a kid. I made my first communion and all that bullshit.
Yeah, I took communion also at one time when I went to church. I mean, that body of Christ thing was very pasty and very nasty tasting, but
Yeah, it's just a piece of fucking, it's
the thing
just a piece of fucking bread.
The thing is, I did it because my older sister did it. I mean, I was curious, so I thought it was like more participation. So I did it for a while, but then I stopped because that shit just tasted, that crap just tasted.
So what I would recommend for you, well, I want you to, I ask you, this is a request from me, to actually read the Quran, and then after reading it, get back to me and let's do a show. And I want to know what you actually feel about what you read.
Okay.
Straight, I really do. Just me and you, between me and you.
That would be an interesting show, I think. Honestly.
I really want him because I've read excerpts. I've read a lot of it enough where I didn't want to read it anymore. But I want to, because he considers himself a Muslim. I want him to, read it and see why these people are doing what they do. You know what I mean? I don't think he knows. I want him to know.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these guys, he says he's I know Malik is a good guy. I know him regardless of religion. I never asked Malik what your religion is when I met him. You know what I mean? I knew Malik because Malik is a good guy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When we do this show, a Unigamer, beware, because I'm pretty sure trolls are probably watching this one, some certain associate trolls, and Bray Rain knows I'm talking to, because he's done some shows with them. He's done some shows with them a few nights ago, So they're gonna come out, and come at me, the insults and.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that shit, man. It's about you and I having a conversation.
Yeah, like adults, being adults and actually having civilized, intelligent conversations.
But it's good to know that you don't, you haven't actually read the Quran. I want you to read it. I want you to read it, and
I haven't read the Quran, but I've heard what's in it, and even when I read that, that's not what I'm going to agree with, of course. Like I said, I don't agree with
Well, no, I don't want you to. Look, man, I want you to read it and form your own opinion.
Okay.
If you agree with some things, I want you to, we're gonna have a discussion, you and I, just a discussion between you and me. There could be some good things in there. Obviously, there's always good and bad to everything. But for Christ, I say for Christ's sake, it's not from me being a Christian or a fucking Christian, you know, a
Catholic.
Catholic.
Yeah, actually, I'll bring Rain up by saying Christ's sake. That's also a sin, I've been told, because it's taking his name as vain.
You know what? Hey, and drinking beer is a fucking sin too. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's a funny thing. Hey, look, hey, Unigamer, Bringer.
What's up?
That same teacher that I told you about, the Mrs. Tucker in the Christian school, I saw her again when I started working my first job back in groceries. Her and her husband came in and bought a case of beer.
I'm pretty fucking sure that that my relatives that have passed away before me will be more than welcome to fucking welcome me with open arms if I am privileged to see them again. If that is indeed true, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna fucking give a shit if I drink a beer and say fuck you from time to time. I'm pretty sure about that. So
Yeah.
religion can suck my fucking balls, lick my taint, and if I have a little bit of shit fragments in my ass hairs, they can lick those off too.
Honestly, I think where we get our concept of right and wrong and whatnot is from the empathy that we have instilled in us. Where we see someone getting hurt and we have this empathy for that person. We feel bad for that person who got hurt. So we have some kind of moral compassion to want to help that person. I think that's where we kind of get our view of right and wrong from.
They may not welcome me if I drink it the same. Hey man, times change and the brands change, man. I can't change the names of the brands. It is what it is, man. But read that Quran, bro. You're gonna be shocked by what you read.
Oh, I kind of already know what I'm going to read.
It's a book of war. It's a book of war.
Yeah, and that might be the problem with reading it. But I'll read it though. Like I said, see, Muhammad obviously was a psychopath. See,
We got sorry to cut you off, Malik, but we got Andre in the chat. Andre's been here from day one, and he wants to know, Unigamer, can you read the chat there?
Oh no, I can't read it. What's up?
Andre's saying, what are your thoughts on me pulling my Andre Corbeil show off of Vince Russo's networks and relocating to the show at Title Match Wrestling?
I like Title Match Wrestling. I like that channel. They do a lot of great shooting reviews. Are
you still there?
Yeah, he froze and I lost sound too.
All right, hopefully he gets to come back. See, that's the Illuminati. They're trying to cut him off because he's Native American.
I still see him on the panel. But his image is frozen.
Did he mute himself?
No, it could be his internet. He could have. Yeah, like I said, it could some cut him off. You notice when we have a good serious discussion, it's like something cuts us off because they don't want us to tell the truth.
Always. Hey yo, yo, yo.
You still there?
Leave and come back in if there's a problem, man. They'll fix it.
Yeah, on my screen, I still see his face.
We'll sit on the top. We'll sit on this topic because it's a good one.
It is.
Because,
it's not wrestling. It's not wrestling related.
If you want
I
my
wish I could
opinion about Vince Russo, the guy can go fuck himself.
I would love to have. I wish Andre would actually join the show. I mean, if you're watching, you can join, man. If you want to hop in here, man, let me know.
Oh yeah, we love to have him. Yeah, it'd be good to talk.
Get up in here, and you can let me know what you think of Vince Russo right now. His laptop froze. He's gonna restart it.
Okay.
But yeah. Hey man, if you wanna hop in here and give your thoughts on Vince Russo, by all means. This is an open forum, like I said. Get up in here. I don't know if it's gonna get you in trouble with your current employer or whatever, but I mean, you can come in here and say whatever the fuck you want, man. All right, it's all good, Andre. But that's pretty much all that needs to be said. It's like it seems to be that wherever Vince Russo goes, shit follows.
No surprise there.
I gotta say, I was a Vince Russo guy for about 5 minutes.
I always knew who he was because he was he was there in WWE at the time of the Attitude Era. I think he took too much credit for a lot of stuff. He might have taken too much credit, but he is basically it's gotten so people credit him with mostly the Stone Cold and the Rock situations. When they got really successful. Now it turns out even Ric Flair said on a tape I have, on one of the documentaries, I think the WCW one or the Attitude Era one. He said he turned around and walked away from Vince from Vince Russo and just laughed at him when Vince claimed he was responsible for Stone Cold and The Rock.
I think that Vince was a good tool.
He was a tool, right? Apparently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a good tool.
He was a tool in WCW too.
No, he was a terrible tool in WCW because he thought he was the guy. He truly believed that he was the reason why WWF at the time was the success that it was. Everybody and their mother knows it wasn't that. It was because of the talent that he had to work
and
with.
Also, it was. I mean, Vince Russo had a hand in it as far as ideas. But
yeah,
Vince,
of course. But his ideas take talent to make it come
right.
to
Yeah,
life.
and the thing is, no, it wasn't just him.
You could have the best idea in the world. You could have the best idea in the world. But if you don't have the talent to make it happen,
that's true. Yeah, they had the talent, but it wasn't just him. It was mostly Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, at the end of the day, I think was the real genius behind that. He approved some ideas, and I think he had.
I don't believe that either.
Okay, no,
That's
Vince McMahon was a guy too.
There's an argument that I can't argue. Vince has controlled the wrestling business since the 1980s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I cannot say that he's not a mastermind, but at the same time, I can't give him all the credit for what happened during the most lucrative period in the wrestling business, which was the Attitude Era. And it's not Vince's idea. I dare say, I'm not going to dare say, I'm just going to say it was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman gave these guys the ability to just go out there and be themselves. Who else in the wrestling business did that before him? Please tell me. Someone.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I was basically saying
I could go. You guys know I cover UFC more than, but I know my wrestling, motherfucker. I mean, I haven't forgot my wrestling, guys.
I think at that period, at the Attitude Era of the mid-90s to late 90s, I think that period, Vince McMahon had a lot of creative, should probably deserves more credit than Vince Russo. Vince Russo was there and helped, but I think Vince had the final, most of the final, probably some better ideas.
Well, it was proof positive because he still had a good amount of talent in WCW, but he couldn't do shit with it.
Yeah, they gave him the range, but basically every idea he did was basically just shit.
They had the hottest fucking commodity, okay, guys? I cannot stress this enough. And people, they're going to sell me short because they know that Bret Hart is my favorite wrestler of all fucking time. I don't give a fuck. But they had the hottest commodity in wrestling at that time. He just legitimately knocked out Vince McMahon, his former employer, in the locker room, knocked his fucking ass out, and then left to the rival company, which was destroying them in the Monday Night ratings at that time. Okay? He goes there, and they do absolutely dick with him. Nothing. Why? And Vince Russo, he comes on there, and he says that he tried his best, to make Bret something. Who gives a fuck? You were, what was it, a year or two late? Like it's like that motherfucker is he's a parasite. He's a parasite. Then they made NWO 2000. Like what the fuck? What? Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Bret Hart. Everybody that Bret Hart was talking shit about in WWE or WWF at that time. How is that gonna work? It's never gonna work. It's bullshit. It's all a farce.
One of Vince Russo's bad ideas when he made fun of Jim Ross, when he had that guy coming in as Oklahoma with the cowboy hat, and you remember that the commentary they did with it was the cruiserweight match with Humberto Guerrero, because like I said it's on the tape, the WCW Monday Night Wars. He was basically making fun of Jim Ross, saying Pinata. Humberto Guerrero was one of the defensive linemen from Tijuana State, and Mike today they were just busting out laughing, so they made fun of Jim Ross. I mean, that was Vince Russo's idea. That was bad idea. Number one. Other shit he did was the stuff with the grandmother on a forklift match, or the mother on a forklift match, where they had the woman on a forklift match. Just all kinds of bullshit that just came out just left and right. All kinds of left wing matches. They got so bad.
Where did Jeff go? Did Jeff leave?
Yeah, remember his laptop froze.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hopefully he joins back in because he's the one that called Vince Russo out.
But never forget that. No, it got so bad. Even Goldberg basically hated his guts because Goldberg was asked to do something and he didn't do it. And him and Vince Russo got into a verbal competition on camera, and it was legit. It wasn't a shoot. It was legit. And then
but Goldberg's a piece of garbage too. That was the problem. WCW is full of egomaniacs. That's all it was. That's what killed WCW.
Well, the only reason for that was Ted Turner was passing out money like candy because he gave Bischoff complete reign of his checkbook,
which created fucking egomaniacs.
Which created problems. Yeah. So he signed Hulk Hogan. He signed Welcome Back Unigamer. He signed Hulk Hogan. He signed Nash, Scott Hall.
Sorry about that. My laptop froze for some reason.
Yeah. And the thing is, it got out of hand. It's like they say, hip hop, more money, more problems.
I just want to say, because I'm reading one of Andre's comments right now. I was watching one of the Davey Boy Smith Jr.'s. I was watching one of his vids on the Hannibal's channel.
Yeah.
And he was covering the Kimura lock and how many ways you could put it in and shit. It was one of the greatest fucking seminars for free that you could ever fucking watch. To lock some on something. If you guys ever wanted to learn a free move on how to fuck somebody up, watch that video for free. He showed you fucking like 15 different ways how to lock that shit in, and it is that you guys don't even understand. You guys don't even understand how great that shit was. I was watching that. I watched it on my lunch break. I'm watching. Oh my god! I can't believe he's showing these motherfuckers this shit. Straight up.
But no, I'm gonna definitely have to check that out now. Thanks a lot for letting me know.
I had no idea Davey Boy Smith had a fucking any
MMA
experience in MMA or fucking jiu-jitsu whatsoever. But goddamn, bro, that had to come from Stu, because Stu was a shooter. Like the old school shooters. They fucking knew those rules way back in the day. Way back in the day.
Yeah, Stu was an old school shoot wrestler that didn't fuck around. Remember the documentary Wrestling with Shadows with Bret Hart when Stu had that?
I remember it, man. I watched it 500 times.
I still have that on VHS, guys.
When he had that young guy in the basement, locked it. I can't remember what he had him in, but he had him stretched out and screaming in pain. It's like.
You go there, the lips are getting blue. You guys, Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still have that Unigamer. I have it on VHS. I bought that when it first came out. This is after, of course. Yeah, this is that. Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, it was the first actual wrestling documentary that basically kind of showed you it's entertainment and not, as real as you think it is. You know what I mean? It basically blurs the line of cut and dry of is it fake or is it real? It's not. It's obviously entertainment. And see, but for Bret Hart, the business got bad because when Vince did what he did and Bret Hart punched him, which I wish they caught. I wish they had caught that on camera. I would love to have seen that. I would wind up put it in pause. Oh yeah, let me see this again. Pause. Boom. So see, it got more real. It got more real for me, not just in the ring, but as far as behind the scenes business wise. It was the first ever, and then from there, which is why you have websites for video shoots. And even now, look, I don't know if you've seen this, but Nia Jax on her Instagram a video, which they post on Facebook.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be built as a monster heel. Then she filmed herself backstage with The Miz, Dana Brooke, Titus O'Neil, and I think somebody else. I forget who. I think somebody.
I think Bliss was in it too. I think.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she was. Yeah, that was her dancing to that stupid Johnny late night television song. You know, doing the twist dance. I'm like, how the fuck? See, this is what killed wrestling really. Also, the cell phones and the backstage videos filming them of guys having fun when they're supposed to be bad, when they're supposed to be bad guys and heels. Nia
They're
Jax,
breaking kayfabe. Yeah.
Yeah, kayfabe is really dead. Yeah, Nia Jax is basically a angel, sweet angel. I mean, and any chance of her being taken seriously as a monster heel is dead. This is why they can't get over it as bad guys. I mean, you're on camera and you're dancing, doing that. I mean, come on. So kayfabe basically is pretty much dead. So nobody. This is why WWE and wrestling storylines can't be taken seriously. Because once you film a video backstage and put it on Instagram, as these dumb shits do, the fans see that, it's like, oh shit, okay, that's what she really is. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
No reason to boo her or cheer for her. And now I've heard they're supposed to turn a babyface so soon. I think that's gonna really be a bad career move because.
How the fuck does Davey Boy Smith Jr. not have a job in the WWE right now?
It's a good question.
I seen that one video. I'm like, my God, this dude understands submission. He's 6'5", 6'4", 250, 260, 270. I don't know how much he's a big motherfucker.
I'm thinking
this dude understands submission and he moves around so smooth. So how the fuck does this? How is he not in NXT or anything like that?
I'm thinking because of the family history with the McMahons and what's happened with their family. A lot of bad blood there. Owen Hart, Davey Boy Smith, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, he wasn't WWE.
Why is Matty Neidhart there and not him?
Well, he did. He was in WWE for a while, but he got fired for failing the piss test too many times.
I remember, he was in WWE a long time ago because he was in a faction with Natty. I think they were like a new Heart Foundation version or something. Yeah. And he got fired.
Yeah, Heart Foundation 2.0 or something like that with
terrible. Which was
Tyson
really
Kidd, him, and Natalya.
Yeah, which was terrible.
Yeah, Davey kept failing the drug test, got caught doing steroids, much like his dad, and that's basically what happened.
Wow. I remember that. All that now. Yeah, see, Bringer, that's why he was there. And like I said, that bad version of the Heart Foundation 2.0, that should have never happened. I believe Natty's there is because she's in really good graces with the family and Triple H. So,
I'm saying they're not real. I mean, they're athletes, outside of that industry. Why not let them take whatever the fuck they want? Because it's not an athletic, accomplishment. You know what I mean? It's entertainment, right?
Yeah.
True.
So,
but they
who gives a fuck what they take?
Yeah, but they want you to.
That's their own personal choice.
Yeah, but Bringer Rain, as fans, we're supposed to suspend our disbelief. That's
what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's their code. See, if you call
I think
them
a
out,
lot of it has to. Oh, sorry.
No, if you call them out, they won't like you or they'll punch you in the face because it's the same thing as calling them fake. Of course, we can't call them fake, but then again, we see Nia Jax dancing backstage to a dumb Saturday night song and everybody having fun.
Well, I mean, how much more real would it be if they punch you in the face and you get knocked the fuck out? How much more real does it get from that?
Well, basically, if they hit a fan, you can sue them. They can go to jail.
Because goddamn, I was watching that demonstration. I'm sorry to cut you off, Leon.
It's all right.
I was watching that demonstration that he was putting on, and he knew. I took jujitsu, and Jeff has taken jujitsu too. He knows what it is, and everything is like 100% on point. I'm like, damn, this dude knows his shit. I mean, he knew submission like that. He knew the joint manipulations. Like you move this a little bit this way, you can do this and that. He knew everything. It was crazy. It had nothing to do with steroids. Nothing. If he was 20 pounds lighter, he'd still fuck you up.
I have to agree with that.
It was incredible. It was incredible. Like the knowledge. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't want when I watch wrestling. All right, I don't give a fuck about their physique. I give a fuck about their performance and how real they can make it look to me. All right.
Exactly. That's how I feel. If I don't care if you're some like 300-pound dude, all muscle or whatnot. If you're slow as shit, you can't move worth a lick. I'm not gonna care. I don't care about a guy throwing some guy. I don't know how far across the ring or whatnot. If they could put on a good match and make it look believable, that's what I care about.
Mm-hmm. When Aleister Black comes in there with that entrance and he kicks the motherfucker's head off, I believe it. You know why? Because they built him up as a Thai boxer, you know, mixed martial artist, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
I believe it. And his movements, you know, prove that positive. So when the way he does it, it's not he just he throws a spin. It's like the super kick. You see the super kick every day. Every day.
yeah.
On the mid card, low card, no matter where, you always see a super kick.
Yeah, Brian Kendrick does it in 205 Live. James Storm did it on Impact last night, even though EC3 won the triple threat match. And Shawn Michaels, whenever he makes an appearance and it's a segment, he'll do it then.
When you see Aleister Black, this guy can save that business. Like that brand, I should say.
Oh, guys, Asuka was just congratulated on breaking Goldberg's undefeated streak in NXT.
Asuka?
Yeah, Asuka. Yeah, the Asian chick that I would bang the shit out of if I could.
The baddest bitch on the planet.
Yeah, and the honor came from Stephanie McMahon herself, if you can believe that. That's what
nice.
Who the fuck is even close? Why is she not on the main roster?
That's a good question. See, it's the why, the woulda, coulda, shoulda. So, you know, see, Samoa Joe wasn't on the main roster for a long time. And why he's there now, I mean, it's cool that he's there, but, you know, it took what, 2 years, 3 years before he got on the main roster? I'm guessing they're saving Asuka probably for you know, something when they really want to introduce her, just like they waited so long for Shinsuke Nakamura.
She's gonna fuck up. I guarantee when she debuts, she's gonna fuck up Charlotte Flair, guaranteed.
I want to see her fight. I want to see her fight Natty or Tamina. I think either one of those two would be good feuds or good matches. Mm-hmm. And also see with Natty, as far as Natty goes, they're basically doing stupid shit with her. I mean, this welcoming committee shit. That's just ridiculous. I mean, even all this to talent, Aleister Black, Asuka, when you bring them up, what are you bringing them up to? You're bringing them up to bullshit. Because all they're going to do is what Asuka is, she'll be a heel at first. But then, of course, when she starts, you know, getting used to the rhythm of things, she'll post a video on Instagram of dancing around or doing some dumb shit with somebody when she's supposed to be a heel. Next thing you know, she'll turn face and she'll fall into obscurity. And she'll be a joke. Everybody, that's what they all become. They become jokes. Look at Tyler Breeze and Fandango, the fashion police bullshit. Come on. What the fuck is this? And even Leon told me about this guy in NXT, Velveteen Dream.
Oh, Velveteen Dream, that Patrick Clark motherfucker.
Are you kidding me? Now NXT is becoming pussy.
Come on, that's gold dust, man. Come on, man.
I think another thing
that's gold dust knockoff. See, come with something original. No knockoffs, no copying.
I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do, man? He's supposed to be that character that pushes that line, man.
All you're doing is
perfectly honest with you. I wouldn't mind seeing Asuka go against Nia Jax again.
Yeah, so that might be good. So, you know.
But no, I think what kind of makes the main roster on the women's division a joke as well is the show Total Divas on the E! Network.
Yeah. Total Divas is total comic relief.
It's horrible to watch. It's like, oh my god, what? It kind of is. Once again, it goes down to breaking kayfabe. You know, you're seeing all these people who are supposed to be feuding with each other, but they're all hanging out and having a good time and just being stupid.
And drinking or having a morning latte at a cafe, expensive cafe or some shit.
Yeah.
Talking about their boyfriends, talking about their families and shit, you know.
Let me ask you, Jeff. So you haven't gotten any response to the real MMA fight between you and Vince?
Nope.
Nothing?
Not yet.
Not a goddamn thing from anybody? No feedback?
Just some people think I could take him in an MMA fight, which I would have to agree. I think I could probably whoop him.
You don't think who did he call out? He called out Finn Balor.
Yeah, first he called out Finn, and then he called out Jack Gallagher. And when he called out Jack Gallagher, I'm just like, dude, Jack Gallagher would whoop your ass. He would tie you up and make you into a human pretzel, and then cornhole your ass, and then throw you into the garbage.
I mean, to be completely 100% honest, I think that he has a better chance against Finn, not Vince, Finn, than Jack Gallagher. 100%. Jack Gallagher would rape him. Like, he would rest his asshole on his fucking nose and make him sniff his farts for like 3 days. Straight up. If he wanted to. Like, it's not a joke. He would really do. He would like fucking rest. He wouldn't be able to get up. What would he do? The fuck would he do?
Not a goddamn thing.
God damn it, Jeff. And to this day, man, I have a secret hatred towards you. Because you fucking did what I was supposed to. I say it every fucking time I talk to you, man. God damn it, man.
Sorry, man.
But at the same time, I love you for it. I fucking love you for it. And a lot of people love you for it.
I just think it's funny that no one believed me. NF Punk did not believe me when I warned him. I said, if Vince Russo says something, I'm going to say something back to joke.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, I did. And Vince Russo, goddamn, he acted like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, he can dish it out, but he can't take it.
I wish I was recording when he was off air, like the way he was acting and stuff off air. You guys would have seen it 100. Man, fuck, man, dude's a fucking dick. He's a fucking dick.
Like,
you would think that somebody who was used to working with fucking like Jim Ross and all these, high class names in the wrestling business, you would think that this guy would have a higher tolerance of, what he could take. Excuse me, as far as stress goes.
Yeah, I mean,
because this dude was acting like this is something he supposedly does for Scott Casey Gale. That is something that he does out of the kindness of his heart, but he treats it as a inconvenience.
Yeah,
and that was there behind the scenes.
He's doing this shit just to get a laugh out of Scott. He's using Scott to get a laugh out of him.
Mm-hmm.
If anything.
I've said that many times, man. Many times.
Yeah. But, you think about, like, working for the WWE and all the ribs that go on there and the pranks that they pull on each other. Like, it must have been like a living nightmare for him. I'm sure they probably fucked with him mercilessly when in WWE, kind of just pulling jokes on him and ribbing on him. And he probably cried every time he went home. Like, ooh, they were so mean to me today. It's like,
it is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you guys.
But yeah, now we can kind of see why Jim Cornette hates him so much.
Yeah, you kind of see like why, yeah, you can actually. Jim Cornette's a real motherfucker.
Yeah, I definitely would take Jim Cornette on beating Vince Russo any day in a street fight. Because here's the thing.
I don't know, man. I think they're both pussies. I think you got two pussies talking shit.
No, here's the thing, though. Jim Cornette actually has a set of balls. Because remember that incident with Santino Marella and the Boogeyman on...
Yeah. Yeah.
And
he
Jim
slapped
Cornette
him.
actually slapped the shit out of Santino Marella, told him, if you want to fight someone, go outside and fight me. You have a better chance of whooping my ass than you do this motherfucker right
Yeah,
here.
but he had backup though.
But he still
I
had the
don't think
balls to
he'd have
slap
done-
Santino.
I don't think he'd have done that on his own accord, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, he got beat. Trust me. Man. He's lucky that New Jack didn't fuck him up back in the day.
Oh, New Jack, you don't want to fuck with New Jack, period. Like,
He could have been stabbed by New Jack many times.
oh yeah, New Jack, he don't care. He will, if you give him a reason, he will fuck you up, or he will try to kill you. And he's done it on many occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Grimes and XPW. I don't know if you ever seen that shit. That was fucking crazy. There was an indie show where this guy was getting a little bit too stiff on New Jack, and New Jack pulled the knife out of his pocket and stabbed the shit out of him. There was one.
They think the cat is my cat. It's your cat.
No, yeah, it's my cat. There was another incident where New Jack cracked a guy's skull open at an indie show for not following direction. And of course, the infamous Gypsy Joe incident that happened. And the American
Gypsy
Gangsters.
Poor Gypsy Joe. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
He got fucked up. But at the same time, like, how can you not fuck up New Jack? He's like 50 and crippled. I'm not looking to be the next mass transit, but I'm from Massachusetts, but I don't fuck you up, New Jack. What's up? Let's go. I'll bring a fucking knife in my sock too, motherfucker. We have a knife fight.
Shit.
It'll be like fucking Double Dragon.
Okay, yeah, we need to book an indie show. Bringer of Rain versus New Jack. Unigimmer versus Vince Russo.
New school versus middle school. You know what the crazy thing is? I'm friends with him on Facebook. He might hear this and fucking kill me.
Find out where you live.
I swear to God, I'm friends with him on Facebook. Fight New Jack and die. I'll fight New Jack, fuck it. You guys want to see me fight New Jack?
Why not?
Just make sure he don't stab you in the forehead with a fork.
Fucking make it. Trend it.
Look, also, not just a fork, but
I'm trying to make some money up in this motherfucker.
Make sure he doesn't stab you with a staple gun.
I'm trained to disarm fucking guys with knives. I know where he hides them because of all his videos.
I actually seen New Jack wrestle in an indie fan in my area. It was a first blood match. He put a fork right in the guy's forehead.
Yeah, either we're gonna work or we're gonna have a fight.
Yeah.
What's up?
Did he use
One person
Come on, New Jack, let's do it.
One person
Andre,
Andre,
you got pulled. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Oh, and Andre, I'm glad you let Vince Russo screw because that Jeff Lane's a fucking bitch, straight up.
Yeah.
One of my favorite guys to watch. I'm gonna let fucking murder me with a fork.
That'd be cool if Andre.
Hey, if the money's right, if the money's right, I'll get in there and we'll fight.
Yeah, it'd be cool. If Andre could book the show, Vince Russo versus Unigamer in the brawl for all.
I'm not gonna fucking let him fucking have his way with me, but I'll go in there and fucking. I'm not gonna be like mass transit and just like lay down and be like, stab me.
God,
Elbow him.
Damn, that. I actually saw the video of that shit and fuck. Well, that kid kind of had it coming in a way.
He was a mark, Brian. That's what he was. He was a mark. That's what I call when you guys hear me say the real smarks. That's what that is. That fucking idiot is the real smark. Yeah, man. I know so much about the business that they're gonna let me get in the ring with them. And then New Jack said, "Yeah, come on in." You know,
yeah, man. I have no problem getting open.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, is that knife for real? No, it's fake. It's a fake.
No, that was the stupid thing that he did.
Fucking
That was
hack
the
his
stupid
face
thing
open.
that Max Transit did. He asked New Jack to cut him open for the bleed him. Like, don't ever ask New Jack something like that.
New Jack knows. New Jack knows that New Jack's an old guy. Like he's like what? He's like in his 50s. He grew up in he knows the real business.
Yeah. No, honestly, if I were in the ring with New Jack, I would just follow directions, shut the fuck up, and just that's it. I wouldn't try to do.
I'm just talking shit, man. I'll get it. I'm not afraid of him, but I know what he would have tried to do to me. Is what I'm saying. I know what he'll try to do.
But the thing is,
And I'm prepared to defend myself against what he would try to do to me.
hey, look, and like Leon said, also Leon, he also used the staple gun. Hey, look, make sure you got a fork, a knife, and a very
I'll have all my kitchen utensils ready to go.
make sure you have a vicious staple gun, like one of them nail jack gun drivers.
Oh yeah.
Use one of them. Like in Lethal Weapon 2 when the guy was doing it, and Riggs and Murtaugh jumped the floor, say, pull a gun, he goes, "Oh shit,
Christ.
my shorts for Christ's sake." Yeah, use one of them because if you're gonna fight New Jack, do this.
You know what the crazy thing is though? That New Jack would draw big time. Big time.
Oh yeah. He
Definitely.
he was a crowd favorite in ECW. I mean, the feud he had with those guys.
He's still around, Andre.
Hey, look, those guys he had the feud with. See, the first time I saw ECW was when they got his TV deal with TNN before TNN became Spike. This was years ago before it closed down. You know, when it finally got on TV, and he had a feud storyline going on with these group of guys called the Baldies. I don't know if you remember them.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, one of them was from WCW. Do you remember Unigamer PN News? Remember him? Yo, baby, yo, PN News, yeah. So, but he became one of the Baldies. And that was bad too. I remember when he came to the ring with the trash can, with the stick and the staple gun, and boy, he drew some blood on the Baldies. I mean, god damn! I'm like, oh shit, this guy. See, I was like, this is wrestling. It was actually good. I mean, it was extreme, yeah, because of course it was ECW, but it was actually
that feud with him and the Baldies is actually what started the whole thing with him and Vic Grimes because of an accident that happened when at one of the shows when they were on the scowl floor or something like that.
Yeah.
And New Jack fell first, and then Vic Grimes' fat ass fell onto New Jack onto his head and fucked up his head.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's actually blind in I think his right eye or he's blind in one of his eyes. He can't see it out of one of his eyes.
He had brain fluid or whatever the fuck leaking out of his ears for fucking God knows how long, man.
Yeah. And that's why he tried to kill Vic Grimes in that scalpel match at XPW. He admitted, he said, I was trying to kill Vic Grimes in that match. That's what he said. I'm like, God damn.
Well, you know what? If you fall on somebody's head and it fucks him up, I guess that's why he's probably more of a psychopath now than ever. Because even at meet and greets with fans, they say he's an asshole. He is mean to fans. He's really mean to fans. He's probably the meanest guy out there to fans. So I would not approach him for an autograph. I would approach him for a cup of coffee. So, but anyway, but I understand why now. Yeah. See, look.
Fuck it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pander to Andre. Andre. Get in contact with anybody you can so I can fucking wrestle Charlie Wolfkill in the ring. Yes, get it done, bitch. I'm not fucking around. Let's do it. Fuck this motherfucker. He talks too much shit.
What kind of match?
He's way bigger than me. He should be able to fucking kill me.
What kind of match are we talking about?
Will Bringer versus Charlie Rant King in a fucking whatever the fuck, man. I don't care. He can name the match.
How about Wild Turkey on a pole match?
Whatever the fuck it is, man. I don't care.
That would give Charlie an advantage.
I don't drink hard liquor, so he'll win. I drink beer.
I was gonna say if it's a Wild Turkey on a pole match, yeah, I think he'd win. You'd see that, like he'll.
See, they're all for it. Even the animals want to see the shit. Let's fucking do it, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
motherfucker's
yeah,
been faking. He's been faking the funk for too long. He's been
Hey, my
faking
cat
the
Henry's
funk
behind it.
for too fucking long, dude. He fakes the funk. He's not real. He's not the real. He just does what he thinks people want to hear.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm
Whereas
gonna go
I
let the
do
cat
what I
out
want to
and-
fucking do. Let's do it. Andre, make this fucking happen. Let's do it. It could be the first match of a fucking Canadian, fucking whatever, Canadian Stampede wrestling card on fucking Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Who has the cat in heat? That's
See what
Jeff.
else has New Jack used?
That's Jeff. That's Jeff, Andre.
I've heard New Jack has used a variety of weapons, stabbing weapons.
Listen, I'm tired of hearing this motherfucker talk shit. I don't want it. Let's find out.
Okay.
Let's find out.
So
We'll fucking, it's the same thing with fucking no fuck, and it doesn't even have to be Try. It could be Remington Blake Williams too. That big motherfucker, 250 pounder, 250s, 250. Let's go. Pussy. That's what I call them. Plate pushing pussies. They lift weights. They think they can fucking. They think because they lift weights they can fight. They can't fight worth shit. Let's go. Let's see. See what you know about submission. Let's see what you know about being stretched out. Let's
I would pay to
see.
see that one, to be honest.
Yeah, you better pay the money to me right to my wallet because that's where it's gonna go.
I forget sometimes.
Because I'll fuck this motherfucking. That dude's a fucking pussy, bro. Wearing Ninja Turtle t-shirts. Come on. And I'm not trying to be like this tough guy, but these motherfuckers are the ones that talk shit about me. I only call out the motherfuckers that talk shit about me, man. Remington's too busy fucking eating protein, fucking steroid-infused steaks. Will versus suspicious guy. Will versus suspicious guys outside the liquor store. That's Charlie. Shit, that's funny one. That's a funny one. I challenged Remington to a fight. He blocked me on Facebook on every social fucking outlet there is.
Damn.
Jeff, you know me. We've talked many times. I'm not I don't try to pretend to be the baddest motherfucker on the planet, but I call fake when I call fake.
You just basically you call it like you see it.
Yeah, and Remington Blake Williams is a fucking pussy. Straight up. The motherfucker talks shit, and I've caught him talking shit. And that's the thing, like, he thought I would never hear the shit that he said, and I heard it on it, and then he blocked me, and whatever. This dude is a legit 6'2", 6'3", 250 fucking pounds. Steroid-infused muscle. I am 5'10", 200 pounds. Actually, I weighed myself this morning, 199.1 pounds.
Damn.
Of normal human being, all right? And I will fight that guy any given day, twice on Sunday. All right? And I guarantee you I'll fucking tap him so fucking quick.
You're about 2 inches taller than me and about 40 pounds heavier than me.
I'm not saying that I'm the toughest mother. No, when I say like I'm like 199, I'm not bragging about that. I'm out of shape. Like I'm out of
I thought you
shape.
were doing
I should
that
be
core
like
to core
170,
still.
150.
I thought you were going to be.
I'm 199.1.
I thought you were doing that chord to force.
199.1. That motherfucker, any given day, any fucking given day, I guarantee you I'll fucking tap him. Guaranteed. Guarantee. That's why he blocked me on Facebook. That's why he blocked me on fucking. He knows. He knows. He ran his fucking mouth too fucking much.
Shit, you might end up breaking his arm. Or
No,
whatever. Whatever
I don't
ligament.
look, dude. I'm not some bad motherfucker like, you know, like fucking Jones or fucking Conor McGregor type. I'm just a normal guy. But I'm not gonna listen to some fucking asshole on the internet run his fucking mouth, you know, like he's untouchable. All right, I'm gonna call you on it. Let's go. All right. I don't care if I win or lose or whatever. I'm not gonna talk the talk and then not walk the motherfucking walk.
Understandably so. I mean,
that's the difference. You know what I mean? He was talking the motherfucking talk. And Charlie, you see him, he's fucking dude's a weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. He's not. He's never thrown a punch in his fucking life.
So you're gonna fight
Never.
one-on-one?
What's up?
No, you're gonna
I
fight
challenged Don Banks. Don Banks is still yet to fucking.
except
He's
you're
been
John.
ducking me forever.
Oh, you can forget Don Banks. That's that guy. Like
Don
said,
was the first one. Don was the first one. That motherfucking me for a long time.
come on, man.
For a long time.
Hey, look, man. That's Sega shit's butt buddy. He's not gonna fight you. You know, he knows better. Come on. You're talking about enter the anus. I mean, that guy would rather, you know, lube himself up with some Vaseline and fight somebody.
That dude's been ducking me forever. Forever. That was the first dude. The first and only dude. The first and only dude that I was like legitimately taking serious. Like, I'll fight this guy. Was Don Banks. Because that dude was running his mouth way too much.
He still runs his mouth.
Yeah, he's telling you, but he don't run his mouth about me anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Because he used to be like, oh, why don't you get to 700 subs? I'm like, okay, I got 700 now. What do you got to say? Oh, you get to 800. I'm at 800 now. What do you got to say? Nothing.
He's a chicken shit. That's basically a coward. That's a coward.
You guys are they're all full of shit. They're all full of shit, dude.
He can bully people on the internet, but he wouldn't do it face to face. Of course, you know me. I'm not one for fighting him. I said if I see
These
him,
motherfuckers.
I'm going to jail.
These motherfuckers think that they're so big time. Like they can't. They forgot the underground. They forgot the fucking people that made them what they are.
Yeah, like
You know, and that's the fucking problem.
The guy that made Don Banks was T Street Controversy.
Straight up, and that dude's bigger than he is.
Yep.
That dude is way bigger than he. I checked his videos out the other day. That dude is killing him. He's killing all of us.
I'm subbed to T Street. He's also my friend on Facebook. I can see a link to him.
He does boxing vids, right? He's a straight up boxing guy, right?
Yeah, he does just all boxing, hardcore boxing.
Yeah, that dude is like in the game. He's in the fucking game. He's not a make pretend in the game. He's in the fucking game. Like Andre. Andre's like in the game.
Yeah, literally, because he actually interviews wrestlers face to face.
Yeah.
And fucking T Street's in the fucking game. That dude is legit. Legit. All legitimacy left enter the arena with that guy, as far as I'm concerned. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Don Banks was talking tough. And I called him out. I said, I'll box you. And this is the second time. The second time. I guess I'm saying it now, so it's the third time. I will box him. Okay? Just hands. Conor McGregor versus fucking Floyd Mayweather status. Pop, pop, jab, jabs, jabs, right crest, jabs, right crest. Shit like that. The offer's still out there.
Yeah, well, don't expect to hear from Mr. ETA anytime soon. So he's.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No,
Yeah.
no.
I haven't checked his channel in a long time. So like a lot of times I watch him and see
They're all
these.
pussies. Man. They're all
So, but,
pussies.
you know,
Jerry included.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Jerry,
Jerry's
we're
a
still
pussy too. Because the last time I was in there, Jerry was in there trying to play devil's advocate. Like he was in there, like, you know, with the fucking like with the popcorn, like saying, "Ooh, this is gonna be good." Like he was like the god watching, like he was trying. I don't know. This is something I don't want to be a part of. We want to fight, we'll fight. But I know that Don Banks ain't fighting shit. I think Don Banks is actually in a wheelchair and he can't even get up off his feet anyways to fight anybody.
Yeah, Don Banks is pretty much a fraud, I believe. And look, his new stick now when he does video. This is the breaking news.
Andre, I love Dark Horse, and I talked to Dark Horse. I used to talk to Dark Horse like a month ago or 2 months ago. We were talking and stuff, like, but I don't know. We have this off and on relationship, me and Dark Horse, but
shout out
whatever.
to Dark Horse. Hey, let's bring him on here if he's online. Well, actually, no, he's got.
You give him the link if you got him. Shoot him the link, and if he wants to come in, let him come in.
No, well, I talk to him still on Facebook, just on messaging. He says he does video maybe once a month. Like I said, ever since he's got a girlfriend, I think his life is different now. He's got more stuff going on. That's good.
Yeah,
maybe he's engaged now. Who knows?
But if he's online right now, shoot him the link. If he wants to come in, he can come in.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
yeah, Dark Horse is cool though.
Yeah, I'm cool with Dark Horse. I haven't really talked to him in a while.
And no one has. I mean, I message him.
I haven't really talked to him either because my work schedule's been like hectic and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been doing my own thing.
You drink some beers, man. You fucking free your mind, man. You say what you want to fucking say. People. Don Banks is like fucking. There's a lot of fucking phonies. I don't need to tell you this shit, man. There's a lot of fucking phonies on this son bitch.
And the funny thing is, it was ETA is where I started. When I first came in, when I was looking at wrestling videos on YouTube and wrestling, I guess shoots, a link for his channel came up, and I just clicked on it. The thing is, at the time, he sounded real smart and real knowledgeable about wrestling, and he did. He did reviews, everything, and he was cool. And I started messaging him on Facebook, and that's how I met General Jerry. Like I said, you know the story. That's how I came through.
Too bad DCA wasn't around when that shit happened. It would have been a whole different story.
Yeah, the thing is, like I say, ever since I was kicked from ETA and I left it, which was a blessing, and I met Dark Horse, I opened up a whole new world. I met you, Shadow Man, everybody that I know now, Bearstown, everybody.
DCA would have been the fucking ETA. There would be no ETA. ETA would have been fucking dead on arrival. DOA.
The only reason I know about T Street was because I found out I watched one of his shoot videos on ETA, and I did some research. I watched his other videos. So him and Don Banks were basically friends, but Don Banks cheated him out of all his money because ETA generated money, and it was basically because of T Street. And T Street he found something shady in the books. He wasn't getting his fair share.
That dude gets like fucking 10, 12,000 views a vid.
Oh yeah.
He's big. He has connections in the boxing community. That's the difference. He's legit.
Yeah.
And he knows his value.
I think he made friends outside ETA, of course. So when the shit went down with ETA and he left, even though didn't left with the money, he should have been paid. Well, it's like Jerry. Jerry is still owed $2,000 back pay.
I don't buy that for 1 second though, Malik, man. Don't buy that.
I believe Jerry because Jerry is pretty good too in his own right. He's not but he's
Is he really though?
I mean, I think so. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I understand your point of view, but I like Jerry. See, Jerry has treated me with nothing but respect. So that's why I like Jerry.
I like Jerry, but at the same time, I remember him trying to come at me when he thought it was a cool thing to do to come at me. You know what I mean? Do you
Yeah.
remember those days? It
I think so.
wasn't that
Yeah,
long ago.
I saw the feud between you
But it
two.
wasn't my feud with him. It wasn't my feud with him. It was my feud with WJ. Because I was feuding with WJ, he tried to hop on the bandwagon and tried to steal my thunder a couple times where he failed miserably and I destroyed him, where he refused to answer questions but demanded that I answer questions of him. You know what I mean? Which is kind of fucking gay. Super gay. But he tried anyways. It's whatever the case. Like he's always gonna get. He's WJ's lap boy. And the thing is, like, if you look back in time, he's always been the second hand man. That's just a straight up truth. Like he was Don Banks's second hand man, and then WJ and Don had their thing, and he quit ETA, and then where did he go, Malik? I'm not gonna say it. You say it because you watched, and I know. Where did he go?
I forget now. Well, I guess
He went with WJ.
He went with WJ. Don't make pretend like you don't know, man.
Okay, I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I
You
remember.
remember the whole time.
I forgot some of the details, but yeah, he sided with WJ. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's where I came in. And so then and WJ had a problem with me. So then who did he try to attack? He tried to attack me, and I, quelled it. He tried really hard. Really hard. Failed miserably, actually. And that's why I don't respect him. I like him. I like him. The real person. I think that is the real person. But as an online persona, no, we're not.
He likes to
I know
hop
what
on
his
the
game
bandwagons.
Yeah, he's one of those guys is like he doesn't like he'll say he's your friend, but really he's only on here for one reason only. To, and then like a couple weeks later, after like I knew I was on the Kyle Brachetto show, whatever the fuck it was called back then. And then he's like, "Oh, I knew this was gonna be feud of the year," but like it was like an all-in act. I'm like, I knew this is all bullshit. I knew this is all bullshit. You guys are all full of shit. Yeah. The Kang is here. I mean, seriously, like think back, all right? When was the last time something interesting happened here in the YWC? And people call it. When was it? And was I not involved in it? Was I not involved in it? Of course.
Of course, yeah, you were. Yeah. The last interesting thing I remember was the attack from ETA on Jerry, and you, WJ, and others, came to his defense in that hangout, which was deleted, but Stage Man actually kept it and sent it to me, which I still have now.
Which one is that one?
You remember months ago when Dom was attacking Jerry about the heart attack and everything, and also,
yeah.
you guys were on the hangout. I was at work because I came on your hangout, and it was you, WJ, Nigel, and maybe a few others that went after. Y'all went after him and Sega Geek because it was Sega Geek that was, remember you said, "I want to talk to you, son of a bitch." It had been just me and you. I invited you to hang out, and you never showed up. And basically, with Don and Sega and Candace Moody and some other people talking shit about Jerry and everybody, and then y'all came on and basically wrecked the house because that guy Sasuke was on there too. So
Sasuke.
you remember Sasuke or Hitachi because because in that same hangout they mentioned me and talked and fired a shot at me. But I said, let you guys get. I got it. Cause Stage Man sent me the link and I kept it. See, so when second shit comes on and says, "Oh, hey, dude, you know, I want to squash it and want to make apologize and everything," you know, I can pull that shit up and remind him who he. I can pull that shit up and remind everybody of who he really is. So I keep it in my back pocket at all times. Now, if you like, I don't know if you can flag this. I can screen share it and play it if you want to. Or I can play the audio at least. Yeah, here it is. It's labeled Alan Navarre.
The Arena Daily Professional Wrestling News, the ETA family on here, and the one, the only, Alan Geek Navarre. He's here.
Indeed. Yeah, so apparently there was a video that happened. Did you know about this, Don?
I mean, my name is Memo Mary.
Sound familiar?
So I'm gonna get this short and sweet. Like, I clipped the video. Like, I was talking to a friend about this, and he gave me the link to the video. And it was, I'm not even gonna like give the guy like, I'm not even gonna give him the respectful of even naming this like piece of crap after everything that happened. This.
Do you see my screen, Will? Hello?
I think Will left.
Oh, you left?
Or I don't know what happened. I think he probably had the same problem I did with the. Oh,
there he is. Hey, Will, do you see my screen?
Yeah, I see you.
Do you see Sega shit symbol? Do you see what I'm playing?
Did you hear anything I just said in the past 15 seconds?
No, you must have frozen and you dropped. No, but do you see my screen? Do you see Sega's symbol here on my screen?
I see a bunch of stuff on your screen.
Okay. I don't think I'm playing it with an app called Movies and TV. I guess it doesn't come through on the screen share, but you can hear the audio, right?
Oh, I can hear and see everything.
5 seconds, and I can clearly tell you was drunk, and I just clicked off. I didn't see the rest of it. That's all there is to say. Like, next time, send a video to us when you were clearly sober, because this was the most pathetic attempt at a response that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I agree.
There's Hitachi.
About this man. You know, I'll say his name. Mr. Tinder himself on Valentine's Day with no girl.
Mr. Body Spray.
Mr. Axe Body Spray on Valentine's.
Mr. Mark from South Point talk to himself in the mirror. My name is Little Valentine's Day. I go on Tinder. Oh, I'm raining. I'm raining on this freaking random shit.
Who's that talking right now?
Oh, that's Sasuke or Hitachi. That's what that was.
That's Sasuke?
Yeah.
That's a white guy, right?
He's white, yeah. His name is Dylan. He lives in Pennsylvania. All right, I'm gonna fast forward to when you guys came in, and then you'll probably ring a bell. Because actually NF Punk came in first, and then you followed, and WJ came in.
I don't know. Don, you know who he is better than I do.
I really don't, I don't even know that guy. I think he's gone.
Oh my God, what if he hacks my YouTube account? Oh no, I'm so scared of all my Zoom videos I have on my YouTube account. Yeah.
He'll get his goons on you. He's gonna send his goons.
Oh yes, all 4 of them. No, I'd like Adam Punk. He's a good guy. But,
CM Punk's scared of fight.
I'm like, I told him you have 5 minutes before I remove this link.
CM Punk's scared of fight at UFC.
Let's see. I'm waiting for him to bring all his old John Fury friends. Or is he actually going to be real? We're going to find out.
Here he comes.
You gotta wait for him.
Oh, yeah, he's real.
Oh, you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry for the snapping of John.
I want to know this. Yo, Sean gave Jesus, you're a goddamn pedophile. You understand that? You're a goddamn pedophile. Sharing pictures of fucking like 14-year-old girls twerking, that motherfucker.
See, this fitness would really just call Sean.
So, wow,
He's a goddamn pedophile.
are you being
We're supposed to give you half of that because, you know, when you make claims like that and that's not true, you can go to jail for that for defamation.
Oh, wow. Bring me to jail. I don't give a fuck. Well, you were damn sure you're not a fan of Cruz, sir.
So, boy, I'm
Boy,
the
you're not a
one
Cruz.
you trying to be like.
Maximus.
I'm the one who
So you literally just came
And you know what? One thing about you, because I don't really know this guy like that. But damn, you definitely need to get your face fixed.
Yeah, like you.
You look like a man truck running over your face all the time.
You
sound like a computer. You sound like a computer. You gotta have proof behind your claims, you know. I mean, you can't just make somebody and it's not true. So that makes
So that was not. I heard Nigel talking.
Everybody calm
You
down.
sound like Steven Good shit.
Everybody calm down.
You sound like Steven.
Now you hear Sega shit? Talk about shit now. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down, good sir.
Yeah, it's a Green Bay thing. That's a Wisconsin thing.
I bet it is. And since he comes from Wisconsin, I bet he just loves cutting Don Banks' cheese, if you know what I mean.
Talking good shit. Nobody even muted him, man. He's supposed to be the second guy. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
These are all Don Banks hangouts right here.
Yeah, Candace Moody, Sean DeJesus, Sean DeJesus, Tashi, some guy named Mike 8 Powell. He's got a Deadpool avatar. Right next to his avatar was Sega shit.
Anyway, TV.
Let's fast forward to the good part where you come in. Basically.
Okay.
Please stop playing with TV. Well, so on that note, let's bring it to an end.
Here he comes.
Don't kick him, by the way. Let him come back. I want to talk to him.
That's good. Where the collars at in this bitch? Where the collars up there? There he is. There's Naruto.
Hello.
Here's the Naruto. What's up, Alan, you coward ass motherfucker? You couldn't prove nothing because you ran like a bitch. You ran like a bitch. You ran like a bitch.
Who's that?
Look at this nasty looking, gorilla looking fucking bitch over here on the left. Look at this fucking bitch right here. Pimp this bitch down like she's good looking as shit. Look at this.
I don't know what's going on right now. That's Candace going crazy, obviously.
You see what I mean? Well, so you came in there and just basically wreck shop. Oh, and Shadow Man was there too because he came in. So now it's you, WJ, and Shadow Man and NF Punk. So basically the odds are even.
Hmm.
And you see how Candace would sound like a goddamn walrus? We're talking about a bitch who basically is at the Golden Corral 24/7. She's got her own private table.
Oh.
I mean, shit, but like I said, this shit was good. I just wish I was there.
Come on, you ain't got shit on me.
You gotta drink some badass.
Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna on me. You're gonna squeeze on the car. Sanders. Whatever. You think you're a fucking pimp? Look at this shit. Look at this high watching motherfucker. And Sean Smith there, he was you pedophile looking motherfucker. And hey, look at this, it's the truth. Because you are a fucking pedophile.
You guys have a good night.
Keep going. Shut down. Shut the fuck
All right. I'm gonna end this stuff, man.
You know, you don't get it. I'm cool with that, honestly.